What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily, and in this video we are checking out the XPUMP Premium by XROUND. This little guy is a super simple but incredibly powerful all-in-one portable adapter that allows you to get an immersive 3D audio experience from nearly every device that produces a sound. Basically, hooking this adapter up to anything you already own, like your computer, your favorite pair of speakers or headphones, or even a gaming console or TV, it'll seamlessly transform the sound produced from those devices and give you a completely different surround sound experience. Best of all, it's a no setup required, plug and play kind of device that you can take with you anywhere. If you're interested in learning more about the XPUMP Premium, I'll leave some links down below in the video description to XROUND's website, and if you want to pick one of these up for yourself, I'll also have a coupon code for $20 off your order so you can save a little money too. First things first, I want to show off the unboxing experience because the packaging here is really unique. When you slide the sleeve off the box, you get that audio waveform animation, which is really cool. And flipping open the inside box here, you can see that they have everything laid out, labeled, and diagrammed, so you know exactly what you're working with. You've got the actual adapter down there at the bottom, and I'll of course go over all of the ports and buttons here in just a second. And up top, there's a separate diagram to show you the couple ways this adapter could be plugged into various devices. Inside the box, you get everything you need, including the XPUMP Premium itself, an auxiliary cable, a USB cable, and a soft carrying bag to carry it all together, which is very handy. There's also a simple instructional booklet that helps with getting started, but I'll of course walk through everything here in this video as well. So this is the XPUMP Premium, and obviously you can see right away that size-wise, it's not very big at all. It's barely 3.5 inches in length, not much chunkier than like a USB stick, and it's got a really premium look and feel, which I really like. There's a couple different ports and input options on it for connecting up different devices, of course. The first most obvious one is the simple auxiliary in and auxiliary out ports on either side of the adapter, which you'll use with a pair of headphones, for example, on one side, and the included auxiliary cable from the box to plug into whatever device you're listening from. The other port is micro USB on the front there, and this is actually the better option as far as the overall listening experience. With this, you'll use the included USB cable to connect up to a PC, laptop, or gaming console, for example, and then use the auxiliary out for the headphones, earbuds, or speakers. And I'll walk you through the whole setup process in just a second too. There's a couple buttons and switches on the side of the adapter. There's one switch that functions not only as your power button, but also as your selector for switching between headphone mode and speaker mode, depending on what you have this device plugged into. And there's also dedicated volume controls on the side as well. And the big important button up front here, this is where you'll actually enable the XPUMP and switch between two different sound profiles, which I'll talk about in just a minute. Like I mentioned, the setup process is really straightforward. For example, if I wanted to use the XPUMP on my MacBook, I just plug the USB end into the computer and connect up the adapter. Then I'd use the auxiliary out port to connect up my favorite pair of headphones, switch it into headphone mode to power it on, of course, adjust the volume, and you're good to go. The only other step is enabling the surround sound profile on the adapter itself, and this is where all the magic happens. There are technically 3 sound profiles with the XPUMP, a pass-through mode, which I guess really doesn't count, it's just no effects whatsoever, and it's your regular audio streaming through. There's detail mode, which is indicated with a white light, and this obviously allows you to hear way more detail in the music, movie, game, or whatever else you're listening to. There's also cinema mode, my personal favorite, and this is indicated by the orange light. This gives you a complete and immersive 3D surround sound listening experience, and it's a little difficult to explain, but the difference in audio with the XPUMP enabled is very, very obvious. You get a broader sound stage, individual instruments, voice, and sound effects are better separated, and it's overall a way more engaging listening experience than what you might be used to. If you want to get a better idea of just how different the listening experience can be, here's a few examples XPUMP created that'll get the point across. And let me also just say that these samples aren't like exaggerated or anything like that. This is really and truly what this little adapter is capable of. The The XPUMP can connect to nearly any device you can think of, including smartphones with a dedicated headphone jack and ones that require a dongle either through Lightning or USB-C. Adapters don't affect the device at all. You can connect it to a gaming console either through the controller on an Xbox One or directly on the console itself like the PS4. You can even connect the XPUMP to a pair of external speakers as well, which is really impressive. And this can really transform even an inexpensive setup into something way nicer. What's also impressive is the fact that the XPUMP Premium is completely portable. So you can take it with you on the go, plug it in whenever you need it, and it'll last more than 7 hours on a single charge. Personally, I was really impressed with just how much better of a listening experience I got from the XPUMP. Not only did simple videos and familiar songs sound way different, but content that demands an excellent listening experience, particularly movies and games, they get the attention they deserve with a device like this, because you get to hear the little details that the developers wanted. The soundstage is wide and broad, and everything is separated so nicely that it's hard for me now to listen to anything without this guy plugged in. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the XROUND XPUMP Premium in the comments down below. Also, be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.